all excited for the big game this weekend. And if you are trying to figure out still what those special dishes are you're going to include on that menu, well, how about breaking out the air fryer? Maybe you got one for Christmas. We know that was one of the most popular gifts this year. Joining us now with some great suggestions, we have Christine Pittman. She has a food blog, which I love. It's called Cook the Story. And she's going to be doing a little cooking for us this morning, or at least already did the cooking and is going to be here with some suggestions. Good morning. Good to see you, Christine.
Hey, Kylie. Thanks for having me.
I love that you're sharing some recipes to use that air fryer because I know my mother-in-law got one. I mean, they're a little intimidating. So this is going to be the perfect time to go ahead and bring one out.
Yeah, and they're great for this kind of thing too, because Super Bowl parties might be a little bit smaller this year, and the air fryer is a little smaller. So you can kind of do small batch appetizers, try that new air fryer out, get going with it. It's a great time.
Yeah, and then what I love too is you said, you know what, if you don't make enough the first round, you can just real quickly, because it's so fast, put more in. So
Yeah.
let's start there. What recipes do you have for that air fryer that you are loving these days?
Yeah, so my favorite one is these bacon wrapped shrimp right here. And they're just getting wrapped in bacon and they're going in the air fryer for just 10 minutes. But the key is to use frozen shrimp. I've got a frozen shrimp right here. And the reason is that the bacon takes longer to crisp up than the shrimp takes to cook. So if you have the frozen shrimp, then not only is it convenient, you just grab them from the freezer as you need them, but also it's going to not overcook at the time the bacon cooks. And you just wrap that shrimp with half a slice of bacon, and you can do about 10 of them in the air fryer at 400 for, like I said, about 12 minutes.
And let me just say that bacon, because that looks perfectly cooked. Like that's pretty impressive, because you don't want them too, soggy. You want them a crisp piece of bacon on there.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why the air fryer is so great. It's got that convection oven inside, like a fan. It gets that really hot heat going, and so you get that really nice crisp bacon.
All right, totally sold. Totally gonna be doing those. I love it. 2 ingredients. And then next up with the air fryer.
Yeah, so I've got these wonderful mozzarella sticks. They're different from the ones that you would get at your local sports bar. Here, have a look at this, because they're in an egg roll wrapper. And you can get the egg roll wrapper in the produce department of the grocery store. I'll show you what it looks like. It's right here, like this. And you just wrap your cheese string cheese in there, and then they go in the air fryer for 6 or 7 minutes. You need to put a little bit of cooking oil on them first. You can do about 6 or 7 at a time, and just again, 2 ingredients if you want, or you can put some bacon bits, some jalapeno in there. And then I like to serve them. This is a mixture of sour cream and salsa, which is just the perfect dip. And also 2 ingredients, super easy.
I love you, Christine. You're speaking my love food language. All right. And then a little less than 2 minutes left. What are some of your other go-to recipes you think for this time of year, and certainly the big game?
Yeah, I'm loving chicken wings right now, especially done in the oven, because it's just easy and you can do a whole pan, 2 pans, half a pan. My trick for those is to mix a little bit of baking powder, and I mean a tiny bit. Like for that many wings, you want like that much baking powder with the wings, and that changes the pH on the skin so that it gets really crispy in the oven. Or you can use the air fryer for those too.
I was just thinking that. I love that. All right. We have time for one more tip.
One more. This is a beer cheese dip. And I've got it with these baguette sticks. I just took a baguette and cut them. You can do pretzel bites or something like that. But making your own cheese dip instead of like a store-bought queso or something is wonderful, because you can use real cheese, like real shredded cheese, real ingredients. And if you're having a smaller group over, it's like easier to make that dip yourself using those fresh ingredients. You know what I mean?
Awesome. All right, Christine, obviously the blog Cook the Story, is that the best place to find you on social media and online?
Yeah, Cook the Story all over the place. Twitter, Instagram, I'm all over Instagram.
Christine, thank you. Have fun watching the big game. I'm assuming you're cheering for the Bucks. We're just going to
go
with that. All right. Thank you, Christine.